station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Coming up on the news at noon, guidelines for transgender students. Hear reaction on the impact.
And thunderstorms overnight fizzled out for the most part before reaching the DMV with just some light rain passing through. But could we see additional showers and storms this afternoon? We'll have your forecast in just a bit.
And later, we're stretching your dollar. Students head back to class. We share how you can save when it comes to school lunches. Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us for the news at noon. I'm Mark Hall. Let's take a live look outside. The rain passed through earlier today. Could that mean a wet weekend? I hope not. That's a beautiful shot near the, I guess,
Winchester there.
Winchester.
Yeah,
that's it.
yeah.
Well, let's send it now to the man who just saved me because I had no idea what the heck that was. Meteorologist Damon Matson joins us now. And Damon, we had rain earlier. Rumors are swirling that there was rain last night, which I did not hear because I just slept through.
Well, there was no rain in D.C.
Okay,
Parts of the viewing
why I didn't
area.
hear it.
Yeah.
Right.
D.C. stayed dry. We saw our western counties get a little soggy out there, and Mark, it just missed us.
Okay.
I can tell you that. Let's check it out here, folks. This is that radar loop. Look at that complex of thunderstorms right there that came out of the Great Lakes across much of Pennsylvania, and then mostly the worst of the thunderstorms stayed west of us once again. West Virginia really got the hardest hit impact from those thunderstorms with the wind, the lightning, and the heavier rain. Most of the center of this thunderstorm complex, it fell apart, just bringing some light to moderate rainfall across western Maryland into the eastern panhandle. But then all of those showers, they were gone before they even made it to northern Virginia, the DC Metro, and the I-95 corridor. So all in all, yeah, we missed out on another one of those intense thunderstorm clusters from the Great Lakes. And now, well, we're seeing the cloud cover from those leftover thunderstorms clear out. As we get more sunshine, it's going to start to get hot and humid out there, and that is going to be the perfect environment with a cold front swinging through for, yes, some additional showers and storms to develop. We'll be quiet for the next hour or two, but by 3 to 4 o'clock, we'll start to see a few showers and storms develop to our west and then move east through the evening times. So we need to be aware out there, folks. As you get ready for your Friday evening plans, things could get a little bit stormy. But do we hold on to the chance for storms and hot and humid weather as we go into the weekend? We'll have your forecast in just a bit.
All right, Damon, thank you. Happening today, a retired D.C. police lieutenant will be sentenced after he pleaded guilty earlier this year. Jesse Porter Jr. killed library police officer Marissa Mannion during a training session inside the Anacostia Library last year. The session involved police batons when Porter's gun went off, killing Mannion. Now, Porter's set to be in court at 3 p.m., and we're going to have more on this story coming up on DC News Now at 4. And in Prince George's County, Maryland, police are investigating a deadly 3-vehicle crash that happened on the Indian Head Highway last night. The victim has been identified as 54-year-old Lamont Hoyer. Police say that Hoyer was driving down the highway when a pickup truck collided with his car, causing him to hit another car. Hoyer died on scene. 2 other people in that same car, as Hoyer, were taken to the hospital with serious injuries. We're told that the investigation continues. Well, Virginia's Attorney General now weighing in on the controversial transgender policies at public schools. DC News Now's Liberty Zabalia tells us how his legal opinion supports the new policy despite pushback from some school districts.
Well, one of the major school districts refusing to follow the new transgender model policies is right here, Fairfax County Public Schools. But the AG says schools are required to follow them. Attorney General Jason Miyares offered his legal opinion at the request of the governor. The governor has come under fire for the new model policies for transgender students within the Virginia Department of Education. The policy says transgender students must use restrooms associated with their sex at birth and not the gender they identify with. School staff are required to consult with parents when it comes to the pronouns with which the student chooses to identify before are varying from the traditional pronouns as well. Miara says the policies comply with the Equal Protection Clause, Title IX, and the Virginia Human Rights Act. But some school districts are pushing back. Richmond School's superintendent even recommended rejecting the policies. And though state law requires schools to follow the policies, there appears to be no way to enforce them. The ACLU of Virginia called the policies, quote, part of a coordinated national effort to erase transgender and non-binary students from the classroom.
The governor's model policies say you cannot cut the parent out. If the parent and the child reach that life decision together, the parent can notify the school district. But you can't decide to change your child's pronoun usage and then never bother to tell the parent. That is a huge decision.
And other school boards, including Alexandria, Arlington County, and Prince William County, have also said they would not adopt the new policies. For now, in Fairfax County, Liberty Zabala, DC News Now.
Liberty, thank you. JLARC, the General Assembly's nonpartisan research arm, found that Virginia's schools receive less money per student than the U.S. average. And that includes 3 of the 5 states that border it. They found that between fiscal years 2019 and 2021, every school district in the state employed more staff than the state's funding formula calculated they should have. The group's report recommends changing the formula from being based on staffing needs to one based on students, similar to most states in the country. JLARC concludes that it will be, quote, more accurate, more transparent, and easier to maintain over time. But not all state lawmakers are sure that that is what they want to do.
What will happen is you'll have a House and a Senate committees, joint committee, get together and delve into this. And then out of that committee, there'll be proposals on the way to tweak this.
Well, the report also found that Virginia's current formula regularly underestimates staffing needs. The recommendations are estimated to cost $3.5 billion to implement, and this comes as state lawmakers say that they're getting close to completing the state's budget. Well, this afternoon, police are investigating an incident at KIPP DC School. Yesterday, a student was asked to lift her shirt after the metal detector went off. Turns out it was just the wiring in her bra. The girl was searched with the wand from the machine and told to see the vice principal. The vice principal told the student to walk into the copy room to continue the search. She had the student lift her shirt and found no weapon. They determined that it was the wiring in her bra. Well, the school provided the following statement saying that the student was asked to step aside by our security team and then went through an additional wanding procedure as another measure of security. Now, based on our investigation, which consisted of reviewing video footage from the incident and statements from both KIPP DC staff and the KIPP and the DC staff member and the student in question, we have no reason to believe that there was any improper activity. Well, Montgomery County public schools say that it's almost fully staffed with teachers ahead of the first day of school coming Monday. Some good news as the school district will be welcoming back more than 160,000 students. Our Tosin Fakile is at the MCPS Board of Education with data on just how fully staffed the district says it is.
The district says they are 99.03% filled with teachers in the classroom as the new school year begins for Montgomery County Public Schools. Educators say that they hired over 1,100 teachers, 648 with experience and 464 that are new to teaching. They still have to fill 139 full-time teacher vacancies and 50 part-time teacher positions. But educators say the 211 schools in the district are ready for students.
Over 27 million square feet of building space has been cleaned and prepared for our students, including almost 500,000 square feet of new space, and over 90,000 meals will be served every single day this year in Montgomery County.
MCPS says it's fully staffed with bus operators and attendants, and they'll have over 1,200 bus operators and over 600 bus attendants this year. They'll also have substitute bus drivers and attendants hired as well. MCPS leaders also gave an update on the bus app that will allow parents track their child's school bus.
We have selected the company. We are working out the contract details, and the implementation is very important for us. So we are looking at release of the bus app probably around December of this year, because it will not only be for students and families to use, but our depots will be using it and our schools will be able to use it as well.
The school district says all bus routes have been shared with families. And of course, MCPS kids have just a few more sleeps before they have to return to the classroom on Monday. At the MCPS Board of Education, I'm Tosin Fakile for DC News Now. Back to you.
Tosin, thank you. DC seeing academic gains in statewide test assessments for students in schools. Elementary and middle school students score a 2.6% gain in math, and that's followed by a 2.9% increase in English this year. Proficiency rates remains lower due to COVID and in-person learning. The city hopes to keep students moving in the right direction. This comes as kids are heading back to school on Monday. And a reminder to be extra cautious on the roads as students head back to class. It is illegal to pass a school bus with its red lights flashing and the stop arm extended. Flashing yellow lights means that a school bus is preparing to stop, and you may only start driving again when the school bus starts moving. Now, depending on your location, first offense fines could cost you between $250 and $1,000. Maryland law requires drivers in both directions to stop with the school bus. Well, the Rockville City Police Department is offering gift cards of up to $200 in exchange for weapons. The gun buyback program is scheduled for next Saturday, August 26, from 9 a.m. until 1 p.m.
Last year, when we did our first ever gun buyback in our partnership, we recovered over 300 firearms. It was wildly successul, more than we thought. It was so successful that we had it at the police station. We had to move it this year to Redgate Park because we backed up traffic.
Yeah, the gun buyback will be on Avery Road in Rockville. You can turn in guns anonymously. That buyback is available to everyone, even if you're not a Rockville resident.